Welcome to the Bodh Vihar Shiksha YouTube channel. This is Sub Inspector Sankar Kumar. Right now, I'm under training officer in Bihar Police Academy, Rajgir. Today, we are going to talk about what kind of changes are proposed in BPSC exam, which is conducted to be in the month of January 2023, and what all changes are proposed in the interest of a student. That all we are going to discuss about in this particular video. So I request to be continued with this video. This is very informative for your upcoming BPS exam. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest changes comes in a view of a student is that there is a provision of negative marking. Yeah, in BPSC there is provision of negative marking is going to be happen, and that's going to be a very big change ever in BPSC examination. If I'm not sure, then I think that a negative marking of 1/4, or we can say 1/4 of negative marking is going to be, in this examination, as some sources said, because it is not possible that negative marking should be 1/3 in examination of Bihar, but 1/4 is considerable. Either it should be 1/4 or it should be 1/5. So among these two, one can be proposed. It's all about negative marking. If I talk about the nature of examination, then we are told that examination will consist of 200 marks, in which 50 start question will be there. The value of 50 start question, 2 marks for each question, then it equal to 50 into 2 equal to 100 marks, and 100 normal question will be there. Then combining all, it becomes 200 marks, right? So we can say that examination of 200 marks is going to be conducted from 68 BPSC and onwards, instead of 150 marks. So this is also one of the very biggest things that BPSC has proposed, right? And the next, if we talk about the next changes, is that selection of medium. See, whatever what happened before 67th BPSC or its earlier exam conducted, that you have to select your medium of examination at the time of filling of your application. But from 68 BPSC and onwards, Commission has decided that the medium has to be selected in examination hall. Yeah, it's very right that in examination hall you are authorized to select your medium. Suppose you have a English optional in your BPSC exam, so you can write your honors paper in English language, but instead you have another two paper, GS1 and GS2. This paper you can write according to your own convenience. Either you can write in English or you can write in Hindi also, right? So even it is not matter that you have selected English language in a examination hall, then you have to be appear in all exam in English. No, it's not that. It's not like that. Even you can shift your medium in examination hall alternatively also. So there is a provision of this made also in BPSC examination. Gentlemen, there is always one question on BPSC arises, that it's transparency, right? For the transparency concern, BPSC has made one decision that the provision of rechecking of the copy of selected candidate is made. In a recent newspaper, we have seen that BPSC has announced rechecking of selected candidate can also be done on the demand of public. Right. So I think that this is the one of the greatest step taken by BPSC for the transparency concern. So this will help a lot to make a transparency in selection of officers in examination of Bihar. See, the image of BPSC is going to be changes very fast, because BPSC also wants very dynamic and young officer, because the administration on the shoulder of young officer is a very big step, and that's very transforming a step in governance. So for this concern, BPSC is very eager to make some changes in its selection process. BPSC is also changing its syllabus, its exam pattern, but its official announcement is not declared. So when official announcement is done, the next step and the next move of the BPSC, we'll talk about this that also. So with this, support my channel, like, subscribe, and share, because your one subscribe and one like gives me motivation a lot. Thank you for the watching बहुत बिहार शिक्षा YouTube channel.